Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. So happy you guys are here. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I'm using all KKW, KKW concealer, baking, brightening, contour, cream contour, eyeshadows, except I'm not showing you how to do eyeshadow. This is a very skin related video because I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on the KKW concealer, the baking powder, the brightening powder, all that fun stuff. You get to see my thoughts, my reactions. This is not a first impressions video. I've been using KKW for a little bit now, so I kind of have a good idea of how I feel about the product. If you want to see me create this look right here, then keep on watching. But before you leave, please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel. Tell me what you want to see. And yeah, thank you guys. And here we go. Okay, let's get into this skin. Now, I was going to do my foundation and everything first, but I figured why not just make this a full-on skin video. So the best thing to do is prep your skin. I'm going to go in with the Vitamin Enriched by Bobbi Brown. Okay. This stuff is great. I love it. I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender. Just go in. I love it. I'm going to go with my primer. I use two primers. Don't judge me. So the double tensur, instant and long term. This primer is unnecessarily expensive and amazing. So by all means, whatever I use in this video, you do not have to get a good look. Another good one that does the same thing, the Smashbox Photo Finish. The NYX has a really good one. You can get the Unicorn Essence by Versailles. Essentially the same thing. So what it does is make my face, you see, it's sticky. It makes the foundation stick. So also I like to go in with the Clean Slate Primer by Tarte. Okay. This one is just in my T-zone. This kind of helps with pores. Just smoothing underneath my eye. We're gonna go on foundation. I've been actually really loving the CoverFx Power Play foundation. I think it's really good. I actually love CoverFx products. I've been using their foundations for a while. I'm actually gonna mix it with my Mercier Flawless Fusion foundation. I actually really love this foundation too. I think it's really good. So I'm gonna actually add a dab of the Armani luminous. Like, I know this is so dark. I'm out of my lighter one, but this just adds that little bit of luminosity and darkness I need. So I'm gonna do that, and I just do this on the back of my hand. Nothing crazy. I think I'm almost out of this foundation, so let's see. Like I said, I think I'm almost out of it, so what I'm gonna have to do, I just need a little bit of this, so just take it like that, just put it right there. This gives me the right color and coverage I need. Now, I don't normally like to use the brush, but I don't want to waste it. So I'm just putting whatever on there. Then, just go in with the back of your beauty blender. Just blend. Okay. Pretty much done blending out my foundation. Okay. So now it's concealer time. So I use concealer shade number 5. This one right here. Now this is a new one. I already opened another one, so I'm going to use the one I opened. But this is the one. It's really nice. I'll show you guys the shade. So that's what it looks like. It's very yellow, and just for comparison reasons, I'll compare it to the Shape Tape. Shape Tape is very thick and full coverage, but so is the KKW. See, now this is light medium, which is what I use in Shape Tape. So you guys can see the difference. Shape Tape is a lot more neutral, in my opinion. This one's a lot more yellow. That's why it's like super brightening. I actually like how the KKW looks, so that is my opinion on it right now. But I'll show you guys how it applies and everything like that. I've been using KKW since it came out, when she came out with the concealers, and I think they work really nice. Now, it's still like, it's just a good concealer. Now, is it going to replace my Shape Tape? It kind of has. You know? Apply this right in the center of my face. I really like these concealers. They're so nice to put on. Super creamy. And a little goes a long way with this. Like, honestly, I probably don't even have a Dunkin' anytime soon. That. Now, I like to actually contour my nose with concealer. So what I mean by that is I just take this onto the sides of my nose. So just like that. So I got a schnoz. And I ain't trying to have one. Just like so. Okay. So I like to let the concealer sit for a little bit, and while I do that, I put on my contour. And I'm actually going to use, since we are very KKW today, I'm going to go ahead and use my KKW. So I like to use dark 1 to contour my face. You know, it's gonna look really dark, guys. Don't judge me. But it's gonna look pretty dark. Yeah. Just like that. Carve out the cheekbones. You know, and just like that. Because I hate the little tip I have here, and to make it a little bit straighter. I have a pretty straight nose, but from the side I have a bump, so there's that. So I let the concealer sit. Now, I really like the color, and you're guys gonna see once I blend it out. Like, it looks really, really good when you blend it out. The concealers are $8. I wish the KKW was $8. Concealers are $18. The entire set, I believe, is $54. I should look that up. Let me look that up real quick, because I don't. Let's see. Her concealer kit. So to get the powder, concealer, the brightening powder, and a dual-ended brush is $80. I'm sorry, it's $80. And then everything individually is $18. I think that's a fair price for concealer, because the Shape Tape is $24, I believe. So I think for what you're getting, now mind you, you are only getting 0.162 ounces, whereas Shape Tape you're getting 0.338, so literally double the product. So again, spend your money how you feel like you should spend it. See how good that looks once it's blended? Like, it just gives you such a like flawless finish. So good. I like to let my nose sit long, so that's gonna sit there for a minute while I blend out my contour. And then to blend out my contour, I'm gonna use this MAC brush. It's a duo fiber brush. It's just stained. It is clean, don't worry, but like, it's stained, it's duo fiber, it's really small. It's the MAC I want to say 130. Yeah, MAC 130. Sorry, the numbers are rubbed off, so I can't really see. But it's a MAC 130. And I like to start on my jawline because I don't want that to be too defined. Just blend it down to your neck. Really push it into the hairline. Okay. And then cheeks. So to do cheeks, you would want to first move the product up. Okay. Just like so. And then blend. And this you want to do a stability motion, just so you can control where the product is going, because you don't want it to go down. You want to contour where you contoured. But if you do get it down, don't worry, there's a way to fix it. I'll show you guys. Just blend that into the jaw contour. Okay. Try to get as blended as you can. And then what I like to do, because like you see, this is like really dark contour. I go really dark with my contour, and there's a reason why. I like to take the back of my beauty blender, the one I apply a foundation with, and just further blend it so it's not so harsh. And this kind of melts the concealer and the contour together, so there's not such a huge difference. Just like that. Okay, and now we're going to do the nose blending. I want to show you, like for example, that went a little too low. So you take the side that had the concealer on it and just clean up contour. And that way it gives you still a very sharp line. Just like that. And again, take the back and just pat down everything so it looks seamless. No harsh line. Now we're going to set everything. So I like to first go in with my Mercier translucent powder just to set my entire face, because when I go in with the baking powder, I want it to not get stuck in random places or dry spots. I want it to be fully set. So I just my powder brush, dip it right in, and then just put the excess onto the cap. Okay. Face is set. And then I like to do my powder contour before I put my baking powder on, because I like to cut my contour. So I'm gonna go use my MAC angle brush, this MAC 168 brush. That's what it is. I'm gonna go with my KKW powder. Okay, this is a medium 2. I'm gonna go with the second one, which is the darker one, which is this one right here. Okay, and then just kind of redefine the contour, because when you set it, I feel like you kind of lose it just ever so late. Now, obviously it's really intense, so I have to go back in with my the beauty blender, just tap it out. It's not so harsh. Okay, that's that. And then I have to go with my bronzer. Okay. And a Morphe powder brush. This is the Girl on Terracotta Bronzer in 04. Like so. Okay. And now it's baking time. So Normally with the concealer number 5, you get the concealer powder number 2 to bake with, which has a pink pastel-y tone to it, which I personally do not like. So I've tried that before, and I personally didn't like it. So I personally like going with number 3, which is for the darker kit, or 1, which is the lighter one. I've been really liking 3 more than 1 lately, so I'm going to go with 3. As you guys can see, it has like a yellow, drop it, yellow like tone to it, which is what I like, because I have more yellow in my skin. But this is for like the light, medium, dark kit. So I don't know, I feel you can mix and match. And then the one, which I can show you too, you can see that it's almost like the Laura Mercier. Chances of it, even though you can tell the Laura has a little more yellow in it, you know, so that's what I like. So I could mix the two, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna stick with the yellow baking powder. The white could work too. I just personally like the yellow. So I'm going with this because when you go with the wet beauty blender, which is what I would normally do with like the Laura Mercier, it doesn't mix well with the powder. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't go. So don't do it. Try it. Maybe it'll work for you, but it didn't work for me. So I like to just dip it in like so. Okay, and then we're just going to do it. I like to make sure it's on the sides of my nose because that's where I get oily, and then just bring it out under because it is also brightening. See, now we're baking. So now we're just going to finish the under eye, and then we'll come back and brighten. So I'll be right back. So I finished my under eye, so I let this bake for a little bit, so we're just going to wipe it off. You can see like it just gives you a very like airbrush finish. So it looks really good right now. Now we're going to go with the brightening powder, and since I used the number 3 powder, I'm going to go ahead and use the number 3 brightening powder, which also has a yellow tone to it, as you can see. Really pretty. It's still like really light. Now I go ahead and use this brush. It's kind of like the brush that she kind of makes you get with the powder. It's fluffy, it's easy, and it's light, so I can get right here. So I like to take it and just put it right underneath my eye. So let's compare contrast. So you can see the difference. Like this side is way brighter. It gives you that bright Kim Kardashian like light under eye. Makes you look way more awake. Makes you look alive. Whereas this side still looks good. It's just not as bright underneath the eye. So I personally love the brightening powder. I think it does wonders. It gives you that Kim Kardashian contoured look. Like you said, it just brings in my nose, brings in everything. I like the way it looks. So now I have a lot of powder on, and just a lot of powder. The edge a little bit. I feel like it's a little harsh. Yep. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna actually spray my face with Fix Plus, just to kind of give all this powder like let it melt into my skin, because it's a lot of powder on my skin right now. When you think your skin is almost done drying, you can go with highlighter. I wanted to use a KKW highlighter. I'm going to go in with this one right here, the number 1 highlight from the contour kit. So I'm going to take this with my Morphe M510. It's like a dome shaped like highlighter brush. It's just really easy to get into that area. Now this highlighter is like not my favorite. Honestly, it's really not. But we're just going to use it anyway. Just for video. Very easily visible. I mean, it's pretty. It's not like wow. Like that. And then the last thing is going to be blush. I'm going to use one of my favorite blushes, which is the MAC Cosmetics Peaches Blush. I swear, I live for this brush. It's like this one. It's so easy. Such a nice color. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to go in with the MAC 116 blush brush. You want to smile, but you want to kind of take it in, right in between your contour and highlight. And then one last spray with my Fix Plus. And I also like to go with my Urban Decay All Nighter. This kind of is like hairspray for your face. Why can't I show you the name of it? All Nighter. I really like it. Like I said, hairspray for your face. Have it, my final look. Okay. Let's go over my final thoughts for the product. So, as for the concealer, I really, really like it. I think this is worth your dollars. I think you should get it. I think it's good. I think you will like it. Obviously it's not a lot of products, so I mean maybe save it for special occasions. As for the baking powders, I do think they're good. Do I think they're necessary? No. I think if you have a baking powder you love and you trust and you kind of just like know it works, I would stick with it. Like Laura Mercier is a really good one. I know CoverFx has a really good one right now. I know the Too Faced peach powder is supposed to be really good as well. So I mean, if you have a favorite powder, I don't think you need to get the KKW powder. I love the brightening powders. I think they're so good. I think you should get the shade that works for you. I do like the yellow shade for myself personally, but I have used the white shade as well, the #1 powder, and it's really good too. So yeah, those are my final thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel down below and give me a thumbs up to tell me if you guys like it, you don't like it, should I do more reviews, should I just stick to tutorials? Let me know. I want to make you guys happy.